Hey guys, Adam here. After seeing the success of Liam's deck profile thing, I decided I'd do one of my own. Now, I run a mostly dragon deck because it's fun, but blerb. I thought I'd just give you a brief run through of what I've got and how they all fit together. Because, start with my extra deck. I've got Paladin of Dark Dragon. It's a really cool card. Recent edition actually, I've not tried it out. Now we'll see how that goes. Then I have, if they were together, the Red Eyes Black Dragon Sword, the Goddess Bow, and the Time Magic Hammer. Now these three are special cards. They are three of the legendary dragon Hermos fusions. Don't know the best way to explain those. Yeah. Then if I show you this next one, you'll definitely guess what my deck is based off of. The Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Pretty much gives it away what I'm about, isn't it? To go with that, I have the Thunder End Dragon, who takes 2 level 8 monsters. The Stardust Dragon, because dragons. The Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. The Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. The Blackluster Soldier, for the day I ever get. Can't remember the name. The fusion of Blackluster Soldier and Blue Eyes. Ultimate Amulet Dragon, which, unlike the normal legendary dragon cards, just requires any dragon. And the Black Skull Dragon. So, yeah, basically I run Blue Eyes and Red Eyes because it's fun. And I'll go on with my monsters now. First off, we have the titular Blue Eyes White Dragons. 3 of them, rare, all different editions and all that. You know what they are, I'm not explaining them any further. And I have the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, part of my most powerful combo, once everything is said and done. Kaiser Seahorse, another staple of Blue Eyes decks. It counts as 2 sacrifices for a light monster. And the Luster Dragon, level 4, quite easy to summon, good attack. The Luster Dragon 2, slightly stronger, 2,400, if you didn't see the last 2. Then the Summon Skull, I need that if I'm going to summon the Black Skull Dragon, obviously. Alexandrite Dragon, another level 4 monster, fairly powerful, 2,000 attack. The White Stone of Legend, this one's quite a good card. When it's destroyed by any means, so even if I sacrifice it, I can add a Blue Eyes to my hand. Boom, there you go, 1 Blue Eyes in my hand. Flameveil Guard, a nice tuner monster with 2,000 defense points, as you can't see. The Jin Curse Enchanter of Rituals. This is a good card because its effect is, when it's used for a ritual, as long as the ritual monster is still on the field, your opponent cannot use the effect of their synchro monsters, which is fairly decent, especially when you combine it with my Blackluster Soldier. Here's a fun one. Noble Knight Gwaine. He's mostly in there to be used for the Hermos fusions I mentioned earlier. But you can be special summoned if I have a light normal monster on my side of the field, which, surprise surprise, those are the Blue Eyes. And then next 2, quite a fun 2, the Legendary Knight Critias and the Legendary Knight Hermos. Now these are the knight versions of the 2 of the legendary dragons, and you can probably guess from the fact that they're in my deck that I actually have the cards themselves, so that's always a good. They both share 2,800 attack points and have some nice effects. Then we have a card that you won't normally find in a dragon deck, but I like it anyway. Reptilian Naga. I don't know if you can see that. Got 0 attack and 0 defense, but cannot be destroyed by battle, so it's a good defensive card for if you need to stall for a couple turns. Cardman, gotta need him. He can special summon Blue Eyes when sacrificed. Then there's the Red Eyes. There. Powerful card, self-explanatory. Saggy the Dark Crown, again, just another Hermos fusion. The Dark Magician, because, you know, I'm I apparently want to have the signature monsters of all 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! People. And finally, Maiden with the Eyes of Blue. Special card, when she is attacked, I get to automatically summon a Blue Eyes and change that to their target. Next, we've got the spell cards. The 2 dragons, the Fang of Critias and the Claw of Hermos. Oh, shiny, shiny, shiny. We got Pot of Greed. What does it do? Legend of Heart. I need that if I'm going to change my dragons into me Knight. Dragon's Mirror. This is a fun one. It lets me make fusions from my graveyard, which is the main point of that. Then we have Unexpected DAI. I basically special summon a level 4 or lower monster from my deck. We have Fairy Meteor Crush, self-explanatory card. Maybe. It will let you inflict piercing battle damage to your opponents, which, when my strongest monster that I know how to make gets 20,600 attack points, that's going to cause some damage. Blackluster Ritual, self-explanatory if I've got the Blackluster Soldier. Polymerization, again, self-explanatory, I need it. Fusion Recovery, add a Polymerization of Blue Eyes back to my hand. Feather of a Phoenix, this is a good card. I discard a card and I can add 1 spell card from my graveyard to the top of my deck. So if I need to use more than 1 Polymerization in a match. We have Burst Stream Destruction, as long as I have a Blue Eyes on the field, I can destroy all my opponent's monsters at the cost of Blue Eyes not being able to attack this turn. Monster Reborn, I know it's semi-illegal, I can't be bothered to remember, I'm never going to enter a real tournament with it. Wingbeat of a Giant Dragon, I can destroy a spell or destroy all spell and traps on my opponent's field, not bad. Noble Arms Caliban, increase the attack points of a warrior monster by 500. Dark Dragon Ritual, if I want to summon my Paladin a Dark Dragon, obviously. Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade, again increase the attack points of a monster by 300. You saw that one. Fusion Conscription, this is a good one. I show my opponent one of my fusion monsters and I get to add one of the materials to my hand, which is always good. Emergency Provisions, an extra 1,000 life points never goes amiss. Fighting Spirit, increase the monster's attack points by 300 for every monster my opponent controls. That makes a maximum of 1,500. Axe of Despair, an extra 1,000 attack points, 20 monster. Future Fusion, fuse my monsters before I actually draw them. Black Pendant, another 500. Mystical Space Typhoon, because you've got to have one at least. Dragon Shrine, this is a fun one. I can send 1 dragon from my deck to the graveyard. And if it's a normal, so non-effect, I can send a second one, which is useful for shuffling my Blue Eyes where I need them. Last but not least, Silver's Cry. Basically acts like Monster Reborn, but for Blue Eyes White Dragons only, basically. Last but not least, we have my traps. I'll try and keep this quick. It's like almost 9 minutes now. So, Tyrant Ring, increase the attack points of a dragon by 500. Red Eye Spirit, special summon 1 Red Eyes from my graveyard. From my graveyard. Chain Dispel, Liam hates this one, or he will do. Just when your opponent activates a card, spell or trap, I can destroy all copies of that in your deck. Mirror Mail increases the attack points of one of my monsters to match an opponent's monsters. Magical Cylinder reflects the attack of a monster. Back to you. Magic Jammer, discard a card to deactivate one of yours. Rising Energy, increase the attack points of one of my monsters by 1,500. Fusion Reserve, add 1 fusion material monster to my hand. Draining Shield, increase my life points by the attack points of a monster that's attacking me. Scrap Iron Scarecrow, I can stop an attack once per turn. Dimensional Prison, stops an attack and removes said monster from play. Unification, I can, every time I name a level, so in this example 3, and any non-level 3 monster on the field gets destroyed, both mine and my opponent's. Champion's Vigilance is the next one. If I control a level 7 or higher monster, I can not negate the activation of a spell, trap, or summon. Last but not least, I've not been counting these, Call of the Haunted. You know what it does, lets me bring back a monster. So yeah, that was my deck. They all mostly fit together. Oh, there's a couple others I forgot. I will add these when I get the chance and when I when I get the last card I need for it. But the Red Eyes Black Chick for Red Eyes summoning purposes. Red Eyes Transmigration, which allows its ritual to special summon the Lord of Red. Whoa, big angry Red Eyes. So yeah, that was my deck structure. This is my dragon deck. Don't really have another one, but if you like it, I will endeavour to make one, so you may find out what I think is a good deck. So yeah, if you like, subscribe, all the usual jazz. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Rift Gaming, on Tumblr at JoeWolf26. I think we're still on Google+. I can't remember, but it'd be at Rift Gaming if we were. So yeah, if you have any ideas for any future videos like this, leave them down in the comments below. We might get back to you. Alright, see you in the next video. Later!